So y'all know how much I love Honeywell smoke detectors. Just can't get enough of them. Like these that I have in my collection. And wait a minute. Okay, for the record, I knew I had this. But anyway, you might be wondering, why do I have two TC49As here? Well, that's because I bought this. Well, it's a simple answer. I bought this just because I felt like having something, a different one. As you all know, this one here, the one that I have, is line cord only. And this one that I just got has a plug-in connector. So I can plug in whatever connector I want. But here's the box that came with it. As you can see, Honeywell fire and smoke detector. Early warning protection saves lives. And plug-in protection for your family tonight. On the side, and the back. And the side shows installation. The other side shows, of course, this chart that is untrue. But we've gone over this before. This ionization smoke detectors don't warn in the invisible stage. They only warn in the flame. However, because of how much radioactive material this one has, it actually might be possible that this one warns here. It might. I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying it might. Anyway, the inside of the box, of course, I've taken the detector out, but there's where it would go right there. And here's the cord that comes with it that you plug into the back. And here's the hard wiring plug, wiring harness. And then underneath this piece right here, we have the mounting plate, which is just like the one on my other one, but I've taken the knockout off. This is a warranty registration card or something similar to that. Yep, fire and smoke detector registration. Okay. And then these in here are screws and things that you need. I haven't opened it up yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to or not. I'm kind of curious what's in there. I know that the cover for the plug is there. The cover that you put on the plug to make sure that nobody unplugs it. And look at this nice old plug. It's really cool. It plugs in sideways. I just thought that was kind of interesting. Anyway, let me put this back together. Let's take a look at the detector itself. Oh yeah, and here's the manual. I already took it out. You can see it says Honeywell Owner's Guide Fire and Smoke Detector. Peace of mind knowing your family has early warning protection. I'm not sure if this is the exact same manual that would come with this one, because there was a different manual that had it just said dual chamber ionization smoke detector. Then it had on the right side or something, it had a picture of one of these mounted like that. So I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, so here's the unit that I bought, and there's the unit that I had in my house that you're also familiar with. First of all, you can see the cover on this one is much whiter than this one, of course, because this one wasn't used. And we can remove the cover like so, and on the inside, it's a fair bit different than this one. Let me take off the cover of this one for you. There. You can see the horns are different. This one has an Edwards horn in it. And this one's got, I'm not sure what horn this is. It looks like a delta alarm variant of some kind. I'm not too positive. But they both got the sticker on the horn. It says 13.4 microcurious of Americium-241. The little cardboard cover here is thinner, as you can see. than this one. This one's much thicker. And it's also a lighter color. That could be because of this one's age and it was being used and everything. But I don't know. There's also a green circuit board where the horn mounts, and it's actually separate from the main circuit board that has all the circuitry for the sensor and the transformer and everything. This one has the beige circuit board, and it's connected to the entire thing. And if you'll notice that the cover interlock switch right here is very different. In fact, this was the one that I've seen more often, I think, on eBay and on people's videos and things. What it is, well, first of all, take a look at the old one's cover interlock. It's very simple. As you can see, it's just a metal tab attached to the PCB, and right underneath of it, if you can see, is a little dab of solder. So when you push on it, it touches that dab of solder, which completes the circuit and turns on the detector and makes it active. This one has a metal tab as well, but it's much higher up. That's because this metal tab really serves no purpose other than to give the cover latch tab more something to rest on. As you can see, it's a metal tab, and it actually rests on top of a closed body push switch, a plastic switch. So and you can hear it click when I push it. So it's a lot different. Seems a little bit cheaper, actually. Well, maybe not. That one was a lot simpler. And you can see that, well, it says right there on the transformer multiple station fire alarm device. This one says single station fire alarm device, but that's because this one has interconnecting possibilities. They both have the same sensitivity adjustment knob. The placement's a little bit different. If you see, this one's down here and this one it's up here. And let me see. This one, they're actually both from 1976, but I think this one is newer. I mean, considerably newer. They probably upgraded between that one and this one. This one is probably designed, well, that one was only designed for single station purposes. Oh, and the cover interlock switches, or the cover tabs, are also different, as you can see. This is the old one. It has a flat spot here, and another one on the side, a longer one that will push on the longer one pushes onto the tab right there. The short one is just kind of there, just to on the side of the transformer. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just to keep the cord from going up. But the new one has them flip-flopped, as you can see. The short one is on the left here, and that pushes down on the tab, and the longer one is on the right. And that it actually doesn't have a flat spot. It's kind of like angled, as you can see. It's just a little different. So because of that, I can't mix and match the covers. The labeling is the same, basically. It says the exact same thing. Yeah. They even have the same number right there, REV.A97-1554. This one has that exact same thing. So that tells me that they're probably not too far apart in dates, but definitely far apart enough that this one got some upgrades. So why don't we go ahead and power it up now. And to power it up, I'm going to first put the cover back on. And you'll also notice that, well, I mean, these things are known for buzzing when you first apply the power to them, which was a reason why I was so afraid of this one when I was little. I'll put the cover back on that one. And you'll notice that this one sounds a lot different. If I can plug the thing in and now, oops, turn it over. And I'm going to plug it into my extension cord here and keep the camera on it. That goes in there. Okay, here we go. So as you can hear, sounds a lot lower pitched than the Edwards horn in this one. And just for further proof, I'll plug this one in for you. That one sounded like, yeah, now this one, as you can hear, yeah, that one's a lot higher pitched. And also, when you power this one up, the horn stays on. The horn blasts a longer blast than this one does. This one just has sort of a short ding, and this one goes So, just thought that was interesting. Well, we'll plug it back in. Hear that? Yeah, there it goes. Actually, I'll keep it plugged in. Keep it plugged in for a little. The bases are basically the same. Of course, I have the mounting bracket on this one, but it's the same thing. No, there's nothing really different. Except that I noticed the horn screw, the screw that holds the horn on, is lower for some reason. I'm not sure why that is. Yeah. So, I don't think there's anything else. But that is my new TC49A. Oh, and the catalog number is, these always have a catalog number. The model number is TC49A, and the catalog number is 1054-2 on this one. On that one, it's 1195. So that's my TC49A 1054, and touching up on the TC49A 1195. So thanks for watching, and maybe a testing video to come. Okay, bye.